Picture this. A star wide receiver, sidelined for over a year due to a mix of injury and suspension, is finally gearing up to rejoin the Kansas City Chiefs' explosive offense. It's the kind of comeback story that could redefine a team's season. But is it worth the risk? Fans of the Chiefs are buzzing with anticipation as Rashee Rice officially returns from his suspension this week. Hitting the practice field on Wednesday in preparation for their matchup against the Las Vegas Raiders. For beginners diving into NFL dynamics, it's important to note that Rice's absence wasn't just about rest. He was sidelined by a severe knee injury in Week 4 of the previous season, effectively ending his rookie campaign prematurely. Despite that setback, Rice had already made waves with a standout debut, showcasing speed, agility, and a knack for big plays that hinted at his potential as a game-changer. But here's where it gets interesting. His second season started strong too, before the suspension derailed things. Head coach Andy Reid, always the voice of measured optimism, shared in his Wednesday press conference that Rice is absolutely slated to play in Week 7. However, the teen is still figuring out exactly how much he'll contribute right out of the gate. "I think he's excited to be back in and going," Reid remarked, referencing a YouTube clip that captures Rice's eagerness. He emphasized that building up through practices will help Rice regain his rhythm, and from there, they'll monitor how his body responds. "But he's been working hard. He's in good shape," Reid added, underscoring the receiver's dedication to returning at peak performance. Quarterback Patrick Mahomes, the mastermind behind the Chiefs' offense, echoed this enthusiasm in his own press conference. He pointed out that Rice isn't the type to worry about pitch counts, a baseball term here used to describe limiting playing time, which beginners might compare to resting a pitcher to avoid overuse. Mahomes knows Rice's aggressive mindset all too well. "He's going to want to be out there every single play," Mahomes said. "I think that's the mentality he has. I think it's going to be our job as teammates and coaches to kind of build him back the right way. But it's going to be hard to keep him off the field for sure." This highlights a common challenge in sports. Balancing a player's hunger to perform. He's unique because of his size and ability after the catch to play physical, Reid explained. For those new to football, Rice's physique, think a larger, more rugged build compared to typical speedy receivers, allows him to excel in one-on-one battles after grabbing the ball, shielding defenders, or powering through tackles for extra yards. This contrasts with the Chiefs' roster of speedy, smaller guys, adding a versatile edge that's similar to teammate Juju Smith-Schuster in style and approach. But he gives you flexibility, yeah, and the guys feed off that. They love the kid, so it's a win-win either way to add him into the mix, Reid concluded, painting Rice as a morale booster who enhances the team's playbook options. But here's where it gets controversial. Is rushing a physically dominant receiver back after such a long break the smart move for a championship-caliber team like the Chiefs? On one hand, Rice's aggressive style could revolutionize their offense, turning potential mismatches into touchdowns. On the other, critics might argue that easing him in slowly protects against setbacks, especially with playoff hopes on the line. What do you think? Should the Chiefs unleash Rice fully from the start, letting his every play mentality shine? Or play it safe to avoid any risks? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with Reid and Mahomes, or see a potential downside most fans are overlooking? Let's discuss.